here are 3 questions that you can ask your ideal audience or your existing audience to help you figure out what to focus your content on. These questions are gold, and you're gonna ask them. You can ask them collectively, but I also think if you ask them individually to people, you'll learn a lot and pay attention to their words. So
This
here
is
we
like
go. Question number 1, and this is you talking to your audience, right? If I could make one problem magically go away for you next week, what problem would you want to disappear? They're gonna tell you something. In your case, they might say, I need more sales is an obvious one. But another one might be, I need to streamline, I need to hire someone. Whatever the problem is, and force them to focus on one because they're going to give you the biggest one. Don't let them go like, I need this and that and that. No, like what one thing, if it could just disappear, it's no longer a problem.
they say something
Second,
like, "I need a clone."
yeah,
Okay.
but that tells you something, right? You can
Yeah,
then put, that's going to tell you something of like, okay, what that means. And you could also follow up and go like, what do you mean why do you need a clone?
because I can't get it all
Like,
done, so how do you clone yourself? Okay.
so you're going to go down there, right?
Okay.
So the second question is, what's the most annoying thing you currently have to do in your business? So it's that those are similar, but they're different, right? One is I have a problem, I need it to go away. The other is this isn't a problem, but I hate doing this. I hate managing my payroll, managing my taxes. I hate having to do phone calls with buyers. I hate dealing with returns, whatever it is. What is the really annoying thing that like it's not a problem, you just don't like doing it? And that whatever they tell you is tipping you off to if I can create something that makes it easier for them, that's going to be super valuable to them. And then the third one is, I like this one a lot. The third one is, what's the last source of information they learned from that has improved their business and what did they learn? And by source of information, what I want to know is not just, okay, I learned how to do upsells on my website. I'm making that up. But okay, where did you learn that? And they go, oh, I learned it from this podcast I listened to. I learned it from this person I follow on Twitter. You're going to learn 2 things from this question. If everyone's telling you the thing that improved their business was related to getting more sales, sending you a clear signal that it's about getting more sales. If everyone's telling you that the thing that they learned and actually acted on improved their business was related to like streamlining their operations, I'm making this up, it's telling you that's what they're finding super valuable. The source of that learning, if you see a trend and you go, oh, everyone's learning from podcasts, or everyone's learning from YouTube videos, or everyone's learning from books, or everyone's learning from whatever, is telling you this is where my audience is going to find information that helps them and solves their problem. If nobody says to you, I learned it in a blog post, and 50% of people say, I learned it from a podcast,
Right.
or they say, I learned it from a podcast I watched on YouTube, it's telling you something about this is where my audience is looking. And that can help you answer the priority question of, should I be focused on my podcast? Should I be, if they're telling you, I learned it from this newsletter I subscribe to, it's also telling you where your audience is. So if you have a bunch of people who are like, oh, I learned it from Johnny's newsletter, you're like, maybe I should advertise in Johnny's newsletter because that's what my audience is reading. So that question, right? What's the last thing you learned that you actually implemented and improved your business and where did you learn it from? Can unlock all sorts of stuff for you.